Leonard Bernstein once said this about music: it can name the unnameable and communicate the unknowable. We think of that when we listen to a rising musician, a teenager so moved by September 11th, he created a work to capture the horror and the heroism of that day. It honors America's heritage and his own in the truest sense, a good way to end our Thanksgiving broadcast. So here again, correspondent Beth Nissen.
Connor Chee was born Navajo in Arizona. His earliest musical influences were Navajo songs and chants. But from a very early age, Connor Chee was drawn to the piano.
I remember we learned it when we were in Walmart when we bought that.
I started playing by ear on a little electric keyboard when I was about 5 years old. And I would just make little tunes up or something. And then they thought maybe I should get piano lessons. So that's when it started.
Within 3 months, his first piano teacher taught him everything she knew. Within 5 years, Connor was so advanced that his family relocated to Cincinnati so Connor could attend the School of Creative and Performing Arts there. He began entering and winning piano competitions. Just this year, at age 13, he won a bronze medal as a young artist in the World Piano Competition. Winners performed November 10th at the Carnegie Hall Recital Hall. With an arrowhead in his pocket for luck, Connor played Schubert.
Most people think that the Navajos that they still live in teepees or something. That's one of the things that my grandmothers had both told me, is that to try to go as far as I could and perform and try to make something for the Navajo people so that they have, to show people that they can do other things that most people wouldn't think that they could do.
Now Connor Chee has made something for all people affected by September 11th. Connor was in school when the World Trade Center was attacked.
The whole class, we watched that on TV, and we watched when the towers collapsed, and it was overwhelming.
He went home and sat down at the piano.
My way of expressing my feelings is through music, and so I thought I would sit down and I would write a song about September 11th.
How does a piece start out?
It starts kind of loud and in a way angry, I think.
The piece replays in 2.5 minutes that awful day, beginning with the collapse of the Twin Towers. But quickly, there is a call to arms.
People have rallied together. Everybody's more patriotic.
The music becomes heroic, majestic, to represent the rescue and recovery work at Ground Zero. Near the end, the song slows, reflects what Connor thought survivors, New Yorkers, all Americans were feeling.
After everything sort of started to settle out, they realized what had happened. And they must have just felt overwhelming sadness of the people that had died.
Connor played the song, which he titled Lady Liberty, at the Carnegie Hall recital as a tribute, a requiem for all those killed.
The Navajo believe in the earth people and the holy people. And when you die, you would become spirit. The spirits do, I think, live, and one way that spirit can live is, I think, through music. As I'm playing it, I see the sadness, and yet I see the hope that everything's going to be all right, that we'll be able to get through it.
Get through it, however uncertain we are of the ending. Beth Nissen, CNN, New York.
That is the first Newsnight Thanksgiving. We hope you've been surrounded by the people you love, that you ate too much and laughed a lot, and had a Thanksgiving that your family will long remember. There is no one here who will forget this Thanksgiving and all that led up to it. Judy Woodruff sits here tomorrow. We'll see you again on Monday. Until then, I'm Aaron Brown. For all of us at Newsnight, good night.